I want to thank each of my colleagues. I am humbled by this opportunity. Thank you all. I would like, as the first order of business, to formally ask both Dr. McKenna and Dr. Vladovic to accept these appointments.
I accept, sir.
Dr. Vladovic, thank you. The next thing I would like to do is, I spoke to it for a moment before, but I think I share the feelings of each and every one of my colleagues. I share the feelings and want to express the feelings, if I could, of the colleagues who served under you, Dr. Vladovic, who are not here, and most particularly and most especially, I know that the board term that Mrs. Lamott so much supported, she could not have been prouder of every moment of the job you did, sir. And her memory and her strength is with us today. For me, I want to tell you that these 2 years that I got to be part of your team was one of the greatest honors of my life. What you led this district through, the strength, the wisdom, the courage, and the guidance that you provided was the cornerstone that we all leaned on to get to the place that we are today. You've been my friend, you've been my mentor, you've been my colleague. There are not enough words of admiration that I have on behalf of the entire board. We want to give you this plaque. You never had to use a gavel, but now you've got one to hang on the wall. Dr. V, we love you. Thank you for your service. It was an amazing board term. Dr. Richard Vladovic. Since I'm already in trouble with the superintendent for what I just said, I might as well get in more trouble. Many of us have on our minds, and we know that we will commence the business of the selection of a superintendent. And today is not the day that we will do that, but we will be in communication. We will be communicating with our partners, with the public, with our schools about that process. Here's the part where I'm going to get in trouble. This is something that we are going to do with Superintendent Cortinas. It is going to be something that is going to be collaborative. And while it is the job of the Board of Education ultimately to make that selection, there is nobody in the nation who we would more want to be our partner in that effort. And so at the next board meeting, we will begin the timeline and the process and the motion forward. No one should have any doubt, anyone who has ever met Ramon Cortinas, that the superintendent is in place, is present, is working with us every day throughout this process. But we will together begin this process, and we will do it collaboratively and collectively with openness and transparency, with engagement from the community, and we will do it together, the board and the superintendent. I want to thank every one of my colleagues, Dr. McKenna, Ms. Garcia, Mr. Schmilson, Dr. Rodriguez, Ms. Ratliff, Dr. Vladovic, for this trust and faith. The move toward our campaign towards equity in this district has got to be to make sure that the children of families whose home is their car have every resource, every possibility that their hopes and dreams are just as valuable and just as possible as children who have homes for their cars. And each of us, we know from the speeches today, I know from each of you, each of us stand on the shoulders of giants. Someone who is not here with us today, because of whom, someone who had a dream for us. Let our work together honor the shoulders upon whom we stand and lean towards the dreams of the children that we represent. I thank you again, each of you. I'm proud to serve with each and every one of you. And I believe very deeply in democratically elected boards of education to be able to be accountable and represent not only our districts, but every child, every school, every family in this community. And I appreciate your trust for us to work together and for us to lead together. Thank you all.